And we bid you welcome to Park Sean McDermott and Carrick Shannon for the playing of the 1992 Leitrim Senior Hurling Final between the title holders Gortlettra and their challengers St Mary's. Gortlettra in the green and gold out there, St Mary's in the red, and as the backs and forwards move into position, we'll give you a check on how the teams line out. Gortlettra in goal, Mickey Durigan, right back Paddy O'Neill, full back Shani McGrath, left back is Ronan Degnan. The half line on the right, Joe Dorigan, and the centre, Albert Dorigan, on the left, Rocky Klein. Centre field is Jerry Dorigan and Tommy McLaughlin. The half forward line on the right, Sean Reynolds, in the centre, Peter Logan, and on the left is Seamus Mallon. Top of the right end, O'Toole. Full forward is Noel Ward, and top of the left is Mick Kane. The St Mary's team in goal, Patrick Phelan, the full back line, Brian Keane, Kieran Flynn and Hilary Phelan. The half line is Fergal Reynolds. The game is on, that's why I stopped. The half line is Fergal Reynolds, Kevin Clancy, the captain, and on the left Paddy Murray. And right now we'll follow the play and we'll try and get in touch with the rest of the game as it moves along. And Paddy Murray, reverting to his football skills, gets the ball into Alan O'Shea, and Alan O'Shea sending a long ball way up into the corner. Bernard Gilhooly going out there after it. Shani McGrath out there as well, so also with Mickey Daly. And Mickey Daly hand passing it back to Martin Coniff, and Martin Coniff hand passing it further outfield to Michael Neville. The shot that's held in there by the left hand of Mickey Dorigan, and Mickey getting it out into the centre where Jerry gets it. And Jerry, the twin of Albert, gets it down to Seamus Mallon. Seamus Mallon being dispossessed there by Paddy Murray, and Paddy Murray about to... No, he steps over it. Seamus Mallon steps in and gets it, and Seamus Mallon's puck going in for Kevin Clancy, and the St Mary's footballer come hurler getting the ball way upfield. Albert Dorigan tussling for it, the referee is tooting on his whistle. He's JV Flaherty, and there's a free, and the rest of the St Mary's team is Alan O'Shea and Niall Ferry in midfield, Brian Byrne, Michael Neville and Martin Coles the half forwards, Martin Coniff, Mickey Daly and Bernard Gilhooly. The full forward line is that free goes down in there, a foul on Tommy McLaughlin, wearing number 5 but playing in midfield. Joe Dodigan wearing number 19 but playing on the half back line at left half, and Rocky Klein playing at right half, whereas number 7 is Tommy McLaughlin pucks that ball, lobbing, dropping in towards the general direction of the goal. Kevin Clancy, the St Mary's captain, getting it out towards the centre, ball added to, and Jerry Dorigan picking it up, and Jerry to puck it further down the centre. There's a minute and a half gone, maybe a little more, as Tommy McLaughlin gets that ball, tries to break away in midfield. He's been tackled there by Brian Byrne. Brian Byrne picking that ball up, and Brian Byrne's shot is blocked down. Seamus Mallon trying to get it up. Peter Logan waiting for developments. As Seamus Mallon using the book into the interest, Mick Kane, and Mick, the referee, has blown the whistle and has indicated that there's a free out. And Mick Kane not, well, quite agreeing with the referee's decision, as Patrick Phelan, brother of Hilary and son of Paddy, pucks that ball out towards the centre. And Tommy McLaughlin getting it downfield where Niall Ferry goes in after it. Peter Logan tried to add to it. Sean Reynolds, and Sean Reynolds' puck coming across in towards the centre where Kevin Clancy gets it, and Kevin trying to get that ball outfield a little bit. Fergal Reynolds there as well. Sean Reynolds picks it up, and Sean Gortlettra tried to hand pass it. Jerry Dorigan there to try to break away, and Jerry Dorigan hooped as he tried to do so. Seamus Mallon into tackle there as well. The ball added to by Peter Logan, and Kevin Clancy coming out to try to flip it up. Seamus Mallon to try to prevent him. Noel Ward cannot reach it before it crosses the sideline. Cut in by Alan O'Shea. And Brian Byrne tapping that one further upfield. Joe Dorrigan tries to get it downfield somewhat, and Tommy McLaughlin eventually getting it way down into the corner there. Brian Kane and Mick Kane in the battle of the Canes as they go out there after it. But it's Noel Ward. Ball breaks away from him. And Kevin Lancy. And Kevin gets it up along far side of the field. Picked up there by Albert Dorrigan, and Albert laying it out. Ball knocked away from him, and Brian Byrne turning, and Brian with the left-handed puck in towards Bernard Gilhooly. Paddy O'Neill there as well. Picked up there by, well, attempted to be picked up, eventually picked up by Mickey Daly. And Mickey trying to put a bit of spark into the St. Mary's lads. That ball going in across the centre. Here comes Mickey Dorrigan, the goalkeeper, stepping over it. It comes out somewhat. And Joe Dorrigan's kick clearance goes downfield towards Tommy McLaughlin. Scooped up nicely by Tommy as he tries to get away from Alan O'Shea on the far side of the field. Kevin Lancy across in front of Peter Logan, and Kevin Lancy's puck going towards the sideline. Alan O'Shea tried to keep it and play the ball out over the sideline on the far side of the field. Mick Kane, the corner forward selector on the Gatletta team, issuing instructions to his teammates as that ball is cut in low, and Niall Farry to Alan O'Shea, who doubles on it and gets it up the centre. Martin Caniff trying to get to it, but that ball rooted away from him, and eventually Jerry Dorrigan gets it downfield. Kevin Lancy, and Kevin Lancy sending it upfield. Joe Dorrigan getting it down with almost 6 minutes gone. We still await the first score. Sean Reynolds trying to make scope for himself. The referee has awarded a free to Gatletta. A replacement hurley there for Kevin Lancy. As that ball is botted down by Patrick Phelan in the goal from Tommy McLaughlin's free, and Peter Logan trying to hook it back in. The referee has deemed that there was some holding, and there's a free to Gatletta. This one to the left of the goal on her right. Peter Logan to take it. About 20 metres out. Is this the first score of the 1992 hurling final? The answer is yes. As the scoreboard man sticks up the figure 1, Gatletta the holders lead by 1 point to St. Mary's, no score, 6.5 minutes gone. Patrick Phelan's puck will drop out about the centre of the field, and thankfully after torrential rain for many hours, a glimpse of evening sun is peeping through. This also may have its toll on the quality of our picture, because sometimes the sun on the lens can affect your picture somewhat. Alan O'Shea from midfield. His puck is high. It'll drop in about the 13-metre line, well about the 20-metre line. Pulled on in there. It's in the net from Brian Byrne as it dropped. And Mickey Dorrigan's puck out coming to us this side of the field where his brother Jerry gets it, and Jerry's attempted blockdown by Neil Farry. Endo O'Toole struggling to try to get it up. That deemed to be out over the sideline just down here to our right. Paddy Murray, who plays his football with Shannon Gales across the River Shannon in the County Roscommon, about to take the line ball. Removing the flag. Martin Coles and Rocky Klein having a little bit of a confrontation. And the name and number going into the book of referee J.V. Flaherty. Quite a stern warning there from the referee that any more of that and spectator will be the role of those two young men. Paddy Murray will take the cut down here underneath us. Well cut, upfield, and Martin Caniff passing it in there to Alan O'Shea. Alan O'Shea shot is over the bar, and St Mary's lead by 1-1 to 1 point. For the football game tomorrow, and therefore cannot be used today. Alan O'Shea. Paddy Murray was calling for a pass, but Alan elected to send it upfield towards Mickey Daly. Shonny McGrath. His pass going out for Bernard Gilhooly, got a hand to it but couldn't quite control it, and Jerry Dorrigan nipping in and slipping in there as well to twin brother Albert, and Albert getting that one way downfield. Peter Logan trying to pull on it, come off the bum of Paddy Murray. And Kevin Lancy, solid at the heart of the St Mary's defence, get that ball. Paddy O'Neill bats it down and Rocky Klein picks it up. And Rocky tackled by Mickey Daly. Elected to kick. Joe Dorrigan tried to pull on it. Brian Byrne picking it up and Brian Byrne dropping it high across the centre. Shonny McGrath in there after it. Martin Caniff there as well. They're tussling for it back in there now. And Brian Byrne deemed to have been held. And I see a substitute going into the Gartletra team.
I'll be ready.
Back. Let's see what the positions will be. I think Mick Kane is making his exit from the game. Ronan Degnan may be the one who's going up into the attack. And a lengthy stoppage. Alan O'Shea to take the free. Already the scorer of a point, but he sends this wide and it remains 1-1 to 1 point. I make it that there's about 12.5 minutes gone in the first half. Tammy Riley fullback, Shonny McGrath left corner. Mickey Dorrigan's puck out. Ball dropping out into the centre and pulled on by Niall Farry. Tammy Riley going across and Bernard Gilhooly getting it inside towards Mickey Daly. Albert Dorrigan back there as well, so also is Paddy O'Neill. And Jerry Dorrigan's clearance downfield towards Seamus Mallon, picked up Tommy McLaughlin, does at the second attempt. His way is back by Kevin Lancy, tried to get it upfield. Martin Coles pulls on it. And the Dorrigan twins there, but it's Tommy McLaughlin, the one who picks it up and sends that ball down the centre. Hilary Phelan going across to try to break up that would-be attack. Noel Ward in there as well. And Jerry Dorrigan is fouled and there's a free to Gartletra. Tammy McLaughlin to take it. That one dropping in towards the general direction of the goal. Paddy Murray trying to bring it out, stepping over it. Seamus Mallon going back to pick it up, and Seamus Mallon to hand pass it in. Peter Logan's puck is blocked down there by Fergal Reynolds. The ball coming out there where Tommy McLaughlin catches it, pucks it, that one going to the right, going high and going wide. It remains after 14 minutes play, 1-1 to St Mary's, 1 point to Gortlettra. Ball pucked out into the centre. The odd Hinterfreen trying to drop through the evening sun as Alan O'Shea tries to get the ball up. Jerry Dorrigan doing likewise, and Jerry Dorrigan succeeding. And surrounded in there, needs some assistance from twin brother Albert. The ball eventually going back there now. Rocky Klein pulling on, and Steve Shot coming up where the opposite number 7, Paddy Murray, tries to get it. Seamus Mallon tries to prevent him as the ball goes in towards the centre. Brian Byrne tussling for it. So also there is Albert Dorrigan, and Rocky Klein emerges with it, and with the kick clearance downfield that Kevin Lancy holds. His puck coming out towards the sideline where he himself tries to control it, and a foul there. Alan O'Shea to take the free down there beneath us. And the referee has spotted something, or the umpire has spotted something, and has called the referee's attention. This free to be taken by Alan O'Shea down here beneath us. And Alan's puck up into the 20-metre line. Martin Coles trying to pick it up, but the referee has called up the play. And Alan O'Shea to take this free, this one to the left of the goal on our left. Alan Stockstill. Now as he bends, he lifts, he strikes, and he sends it over the bar for his and St Mary's second point of the game. It's now 1-2 to 1 point, and I make it that there's about 17 minutes gone in the first half. Mickey Dorrigan's puck. Downfield, Paddy Murray attempted to pull on it. Paddy Murray eventually getting it up towards the far side, and Joe Dorrigan getting it down to Sean Reynolds, whose attempt was blocked. The ball then played back from Sean to Tommy McLaughlin, and McLaughlin to puck it way down in there now towards the centre where Noel Ward is tussling after it. Peter Logan would appear to be gone full forward with Noel Ward on the 40. Loose pulling in there, and there's a free to the Gortlettra men, and Peter Logan will be the one to take it. And that one deflected out for a 65 there. I think it was the stick of Kieran Flynn who turned that one round. And Kieran Flynn now sending that ball out where Jerry Dorrigan will take the resultant 65. Tommy McLaughlin will take it, in fact. That looks more like the halfway line marker, but however, Tommy McLaughlin's puck is going in. Eventually it comes out where Niall Farry picks it up. Sidesteps Sean Reynolds as he sends that ball out towards the centre. Martin Coles being chased there now by Albert Dorrigan. Released to Brian Byrne. And ball neatly picked up by Joe Dorrigan, who gets it out into a little bit of space. That space filled by Niall Farry, who gets the ball up towards Martin Caniff. Once again, the whistle is blown, and there's a free to St Mary's. About 35 metres out from the Gortlettra goal. Alan O'Shea pucks it high. It's gone wide and it remains 1-2 to 1 point. 20 minutes gone. That one will drop down there where Paddy Murray comes to keep it in play. Intercepted there by Jerry Dorrigan, Martin Coles. And the ball breaking back there to Paddy Murray. And Paddy Murray also a very fine footballer. Get that ball up to Mickey Daly. Martin Caniff trying to dig it out there. Bernard Gilhooly trying to pull on it, and Tommy Riley down the centre where Niall Ferry partially blocked it. And now it's picked up by Seamus Mallon, and once again the toot on the whistle and a free, and Jerry Dorrigan will take it. Jerry lifting and striking and sending that one downfield. Hilary Phelan come out to meet it. And Kevin Lancy, I thought, was leaving it there for Alan O'Shea. Appeared to be going back to take it, but now I think Kevin has decided to take it himself. Take it he does, and he sends it up towards the other end where there was some pushing and a free, and Alan O'Shea will be the pucker of this one. Alan sends it in. Scorer in chief. It's 1 goal and 3 points. Cartletra point. As Paddy Murray grabs that one, and Paddy was obstructed. And Alan O'Shea, that one not quite having the length of some of the previous pucks, and Jerry Dorrigan trying to get out. Brian Byrne trying to, and does pull on it, gets it up to Martin Caniff, and Caniff trying to get away from 3-4 Gartletra players, laying it off. And Michael Neville's shot tailing off just at the last moment. And Mickey Dorrigan's puck. Alan O'Shea picks it up, and Alan O'Shea drives it up field. Martin Caniff and Shawnee McGrath. Ball breaking free there where Joe Dorrigan gets it down to his brother Jerry. And Jerry, a nice one down now. Alan O'Shea gone down injured, and Seamus Mallon getting that ball and dropping it in. That ball breaking inside. Peter Logan pulling on it, and it's in the net. It's 1-2 to 1-3 to 1-1. Alan O'Shea needing some attention out here. Alan O'Shea, as Patrick Phelan's puck comes out into the centre. Martin Coles and Rocky Klein to tussle for it on this side of the field. The linesman says that it's a Gartletra ball. And Paddy Murray getting it and sending it up towards Mickey Daly. We await developments, and Rocky Klein fouled as he tried to come away with that one, leaving it there, and will it be Tommy Riley who'll take the puck? Tommy's shot is a short one. Rocky Klein tried to pull on it. Martin Coles there as well, and the ball breaking where Jerry Dorrigan, and Jerry's attempt is knocked down, and the referee has blown the whistle. Would have deemed, I'd say, that Jerry picked that one off the ground. From here, very few could argue with it. Alan O'Shea And Alan O'Shea dropping it in there. Michael Neville would appear to be playing in at full forward at the moment. Paddy O'Neill back there too. Trying to pick it up. Mickey Dorrigan shoveling it out for a 65. Club here from Carrick-on-Shannon all around the ground. As Rocky Klein reverting to his football skills. Getting that downfield for Kevin Lancy. Jerry Dorrigan nipping in there, and the referee Jeffy Flaherty deeming that there was some pushing and a Gortlet referee. Now I don't know what time the referee may add on for stoppages. In my estimation, we've played about 26 minutes in this first half, but that's open to contradiction and correction. As Roddy Dagnan now playing up an attack, trying to get that ball in field. Kieran Flynn trying to get it out. And Joe Dorrigan, Paddy O'Neill now, downfield to Rocky Klein. Rocky a little bit too strong for Jerry Dorrigan. But Jerry got a nudge and will get the free. Just outside the 65-metre line. Tommy McLaughlin to take it. Well within his capabilities. This one will drop in about the 20-metre line. Paddy Murray pulling on it and getting it out to Alan O'Shea, and Alan O'Shea caught by Tommy McLaughlin. The ball that was caught and sent in and sent over the bar. There's a point between them. 1-3 to 1-2. And Patrick Phelan to puck that out. Mickey Daly tried to double on it. Mickey Daly trying to get it upfield. Alan O'Shea pulling on it, and Alan O'Shea getting it way up there into the corner. Tommy Riley going across to collect. And Tommy, his attempted clearance has to be now by the foot. Referee deeming that Tommy McLaughlin was pushing on the shoulder of Mickey Daly and has awarded a free to St Mary's, and Alan O'Shea will take it. Alan sends it high, and Alan sends it over to make it now 1 goal and 4 points to St Mary's, 1 goal and 2 to Gortletra. I've got George O'Toole beside me. George, it's the first chance I got to say congratulations on this wonderful new building you've got here in Park Sean. You're a man that has put a great effort into the GA, not only in Leitrim but Connacht all over. And you looked well on the telly at the hurling match last Sunday, let me say. I'm not going to ask you what Moira Geoghegan Quinn might have been saying into your ear. Instead, I'm going to let you tell the general public a few things about what it takes to do a project like this.
Well, first of all, it takes a lot of finance, and it's pretty difficult in a county like this to raise sufficient finance to do a job like that. But we did have a few £1,000s of our own that we accumulated in 1990 when Leitrim was doing well in the National League. We had some very big games here, and the ground rent helped to accumulate about £11,000 in the funds, which we spent here on the park in Carrick-on-Shannon. Now, some of that money went in the stand on the far side of the field, and the remainder of it went in here. But we were very fortunate that Connacht Council were very good to us. They gave us a grant of 25,000 towards the present project. But I can assure you that wasn't sufficient to complete the job, because apart from the contract price, we decided to do a few extras, like the stand here for the video, which we felt was very necessary, and we also had to put in some gates which needed to be replaced over the years, and we still have a considerable debt left, and we're hoping that possibly the Connacht Council might come to our aid again, and we're hoping that the county board will make some contribution. As while I don't want to be critical of the county board, I know they have their difficulties, but any development that is seen here in this park, that it hasn't cost the Leitrim County Board any money. We're also hoping to get a small grant, possibly from the Central Council, through the county ground scheme. But despite that, we will be hoping that Leitrim will have a good run in the National League this year, and consequently, as everybody knows, you get 10% of the ground rent for any inter-county game that's played here in National League or Championship. And hopefully that our home games, I don't know what they're yet, I don't know if the draw was made last night or not, hopefully that we'll get Donegal or somebody like that at home, which would be a very big attraction. And if Leitrim have a good run in the National League, hopefully the debt will be cleared next year.
George, we hope to have a good run, and we hope that your good work may continue for a long time to come. And I must say congratulations on this video stand. The old one was a little bit small, George, this one, and with the protective barrier. George, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much, Tommy. It's a pleasure. I always feel I hear me when I hear you. You're the best commentator I've heard in recent years. Thank you, Tommy, very much.
George, thank you very much.
You're always welcome back in Carrick-on-Shannon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, George. Somewhere along the line I parted company with my pencil. We'll have to find some other way of keeping check on the score. Tommy McLaughlin wondering where that sliotar is. A foul there by Noel Ward on Brian Keane. And if Alan O'Shea just turned round another little bit, we would see the injury to the right eye, or just above it. There's the patch. As Alan sends the puck down towards Martin Caniff. And we await developments to see what might happen. What happens is that Alan O'Shea is once again being called upon to take a free.
Tommy, come on the puck. Tommy, come out to meet it. Right, Tommy, cover it.
And Alan sending that one across. It's gone wide. Mickey Dorigan waved at it as it went past. And now, Mickey to take the puck out. Out along the far side, Sean Reynolds tried to add to it. Paddy Murray there as well. And Paddy Murray getting that ball down. Noel Ward tried to get it, but it's Albert Durigan is back there, and Albert now gets it up to Noel Ward. And the lanky Noel sending that ball upfield. Kieran Flynn Martin Coles was there to try to add to it. Kieran Flynn going back there now, stepping over it and nipping in to get it there was Endo Toole. That ball breaking out onto the far side for Peter Logan, but the attack partially broken up momentarily, and eventually the ball coming out where Alan O'Shea gets it down to Niall Farry, and Niall Farry getting that one down, but it's tapped down by Albert Dodigan. Rocky Klein pulling it out towards the far side. Bernard Gilhooly and Paddy O'Neill in there after it, but Albert Dodigan tries to get it across to Brother Joe, and the ball is deflected inside towards Michael Neville. He can't control it. Ryan Byrne now about to pick it up, having taken a pass from Martin Caniff, and that one is going to go down near the end line. Paddy O'Neill, will he keep it in play at the end line? And Paddy O'Neill held on to, and a free out. Tommy Riley sends it out towards the centre. Brian Byrne trying to get away with it. Jerry Dodigan in there to try to get it. Alan O'Shea in there as well. And Jerry Dodigan and Brian Byrne putting up the hand there and grabbing it. And the referee awarding the free. I've got to check down through the list. Sean Heslin is number 16 on my list. We'll check to see if that's correct. So Sean Heslin in the game. And it's all eyes in there now on the ball as Mickey Daly eventually gets the puck. Bernard Gilhooly, the player who's gone off the St Mary's team. Mickey Donegan's puck. High jump in there by Alan O'Shea, but the ball eventually pucked out of the ground. Tommy McLaughlin called upon to take the shot. That will be a free. Just over 5 minutes gone in the second half, and I've got to say that the light holding remarkably well, because the torrential rain that we had in the earlier part of the day, one would have imagined that darkness would have fallen by now. And Niall Farry trying to add to a clearance by Fergal Reynolds, and Fergal Reynolds, his clearance coming down to Tommy McLaughlin, and McLaughlin trying to make a bit of space for himself. Getting that ball out towards the far side. Paddy Murray in there tussling to try to get it for St Mary's. Peter Logan tried to get it for Gortletter, and Peter Logan's been awarded the free. And will it be him? Yes, he himself will take it. He sends it over, and now it's 1-4 to 1-3. Out towards the centre, Tommy McLaughlin. And Tommy McLaughlin, that ball going back to Jerry Donegan, and Brian Byrne blocking down the puck, and Albert Donegan in to try to prevent Brian Byrne from getting away. And the free to St Mary's. And Alan O'Shea dropping that one in. Shawnee McGrath leaving it to Tommy Riley. And Tommy, who made the trip from Templemore for this game this evening, sending that one out into the centre, and another Tommy McLaughlin tried to get it. There goes a flying hurley, and I think Jerry Donegan is the one who's going to claim that hurl. Joe Donegan in there to try to claim the sliotar. Sean Reynolds in there as well. Rocky Klein to get it outfield a bit. And we'll just wait and see who might get to it. The referee is calling up the play, calling somebody to him. Albert Donegan is the one that's been spoken to at the moment. And Brian Byrne is going to take this free. And Brian pucks it high, dropping in and dropping over. It's 1-5 to 1-3 in favour of St Mary's. 9 minutes gone in the second half. And Mickey Dorrigan's puck out. Paddy O'Neill trying to get it outfield. Sean Heslin trying to get it in. Sean Heslin has got a knock there. Sean Heslin got a knock about the forehead and has gone down injured.
I get down here. I went under that bridge. I went under that bridge. Hey, who's down there?
I'm not quite sure if the ref has. I'm not quite sure if the ref has stopped the watch. Well, play about to continue with Tommy Riley to take a free for Gortletra and Tommy to set it up towards Tommy McLaughlin. Noel Ward there to try to scoop it on a little bit. And Ronan Degner shotgun in towards Peter Logan trying to burst his way here. Hand passes it in. And the umpire making some signals. The referee going in there as well. And there's a free out to St Mary's and Patrick Phelan to take it. Out towards the centre. Martin Coles to try to win it there for St Mary's, but that ball breaking free. Tommy McLaughlin steps over it and Alan O'Shea cuts it down here. Joe Dorrigan going back to collect it. And Joe is fouled down there to our right. And Tommy Riley, he sent it up for Alan O'Shea. Whoops, just close by the referee. Michael Neville steadies himself and then just lays it out, intended it out there now for Brian Byrne. Shawnee McGrath. And a free out to Gortletra. Tommy Riley being called upon to take it. That one going to drop out there in the centre. And Tommy McLaughlin trying to get it into a little bit of space. And McLaughlin going on the solo run. We haven't seen much of that skill in this game so far this evening. Paddy Murray half blocked it down. Kieran Flynn in after it. The ball, Lendo Toole in after it there as well. The ball eventually out for a 65. The 65. In it goes, dropping slightly. Another 65. As Sean Reynolds now sends the ball back to Tommy McLaughlin. Tommy dropping that one in. Sean Reynolds trying to get in on the end of it. Also in there, Ronan Dagnan. Peter Logan pulls on it. And that one in the net. Peter Logan giving the salute there. It's 2 goals and 3 points to Gortletra. To 1 goal and 5, that's 9 points to 8. The title holders leading the challengers. 13 and a half minutes gone in the second half. As Patrick Phelan's puck comes outfield and Jerry Dorrigan fouled. And Tommy McLaughlin to take. And Tommy McLaughlin's puck not going quite where he had intended. Alan O'Shea getting that one downfield. And some pushing there. I've got letter free down here to our right. And Tommy Riley's hook is a low one. Jerry Donegan trying to add to it, and Jerry might yet get it up and get it further upfield. He sends it up there now to Tommy McLaughlin, and McLaughlin sending it out onto the far side. Ronan Degnan, will he double on it? Hilary Phelan was there and deemed to have been pushed, and there's a free out to St Mary's. Tom Howard going into the Gortletra team. And Ronan Degnan is going off. So Tom Howard is going into a corner forward position in the top of the right. And Noel Ward from outfield taking that one, sending it in, and he sends it over to stretch the Gortletra lead. Noel playing out at centre half forward since the early stages of the first half, with big Peter Logan playing in at full forward, a switch that certainly seemed to work. Joe Donegan coming out there along with Fergal Reynolds, and the referee I think is going to throw that ball in between them, undecided as to which way to give it. Between the two number 8s, Alan O'Shea and Jerry Donegan. In it goes. Rocky Klein, Sean Reynolds, Tommy McLaughlin, and Tommy once again showing those balancing skills. And Sean Reynolds now trying to get it up for the Gortletra men, laying it in. Noel Ward, will he pull on it? And Seamus Mallon nipping in to get it, but the referee calling up the play. Peter Logan to take the free with 16 and a half minutes gone in the second half, and Peter Logan's shot going in. The referee has awarded a free out. It remains 2-4 to 1-5. Gortletra the leaders. As Patrick Phelan's puck is held by Tommy McLaughlin. Tommy laying it off there. Joe Donegan having to go back stickless. And Jerry in there to help. Niall Farry on the ground, and the referee pointing to the abandoned hurley. Joe Donegan going back to claim it. And once again, it's a throw-in between Jerry Donegan and Alan O'Shea. It breaks there now to Martin Coles. Down to Martin Caniff. Shawnee McGrath in there. And Tommy McLaughlin getting it out onto the far side to Tom Howard. Hilary Phelan deemed to have been doing some elbow nudging, and a free to the Gortletra men. This one will be whereabouts, somewhere around the 65-metre line. And Tommy McLaughlin to take it. Now the light is beginning to fade, so also will the quality of your picture. Let's hope that the quality of the hurling does not. Kieran Finn's attempted tins coming outfield. And Endo O'Toole tried to hand pass it back there. Jerry Donegan is in after it there as well. Endo O'Toole trying to get it up there to Seamus Mallon. Ball pulled on and got out somewhat there now by Alan O'Shea. Out to Martin Coles, and Martin Coles to send St Mary's into the attack with the ball downfield. To Martin Caniff, and Caniff trying to balance it with that left hand. Dropping it inside, that ball. Paddy O'Neill trying to scoop it up. Sean Heslin in there to tackle, and back there is Tommy Riley, and Tommy Riley on bended knee trying to get that one out. Sean Heslin still after it there to try to get it in. Will it break for Martin Caniff? They're still pulling on it in there, and Albert Donegan tries to kick it out a little bit. Jerry now trying to add to it. Joe there as well. And Jerry Donegan trying to burst away, getting that ball up to the middle there. Brian Byrne not controlling it first time. Noel Ward fouls him. And there's a free to St. Mary's. Brian Byrne to take the St. Mary's free about 60 metres out from the Gortetra goal, dead centre. It's high, it will drop in about the 13-metre line. High jumping in there by Tommy Riley. That ball deflected in out over the end line, and it has gone wide. It remains with the 19.5 minutes gone. Gortetra 2 goals and 4 points. St. Mary's 1 goal and 5. Mickey Donegan, who I remember from 10 years ago when he played in goal for Gortetra footballers in a Leitrim senior final here. And Mickey, the goalkeeper on this occasion. Noel Ward picking up that ball for Gortetra, trying to release it out there onto the far side. Sean Reynolds with the puck. It's going to drop in around the general direction of the goal. It's batted down. It will come for Peter Logan. Will he be satisfied with the point? He is. 2-5 to 1-5. Gortetra, the holders of the senior hurling title in Leitrim, do not want to relinquish that title easily, and the way they're playing now will not relinquish it very easily. But in hurling, as everyone knows, well, a goal is just a puck of a ball. Kevin Lancy, and Kevin getting his clearance down along the far side, and Tommy McLaughlin. And Tommy McLaughlin, that one going out towards the corner. End O'Toole, will he keep it and play? That one going off Brian Keane there. And it is a 65. Tommy McLaughlin not connecting properly with that one.